What's up, people? My name is JamJam, and you're tuned into another episode of Here for the Booze. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, and share. Also, turn on your notification post so you don't miss out on this amazing content. Peace and love, party people. My name is JamJam. Welcome to another episode of Here for the Booze. Today, I'm here with my brother, Gabby, my G. What's good, bro?
I'm great.
Good.
Great. A beautiful Sunday, a beautiful day. Here for the booze.
Here for the Booze.
Here for the booze.
For those who don't know, the music in the background is coming from Younga 101. He happens to be our guest for today. So shout out to him. Shout out to you.
Thanks for having me.
Make some motherfucking noise for him. Bro, it's good to have you.
101 is in the building.
Fire.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to say this. So congratulations on a new single.
Oh, thank you. I'm excited about that song.
This is banging.
It was on Best New Songs on Apple Music.
Yeah.
Ghana.
Yo.
But I want to know. So I realized you took a hiatus from music for a while.
Yeah, I took time off music.
Yes. Let's even start from there. Why? What happened?
I mean, after I dropped the tape, after the tape dropped, I was prepared. Right now, I feel like I wasn't prepared back then, but then I thought I was prepared, but I wasn't. Like
Okay.
I was still really young. I was in uni. I was young. There was always the dream, of course. Like the music would pay and all that. But at that time, now I'm more like grown and I'm matured and I understand life on a different perspective. So I know, I wasn't ready, and if like the tape had actually blown up, I would have fumbled the bag.
Yeah.
You know, like now I move smart.
Yeah.
But the break was
I
just
that.
to learn. It wasn't like a conscious break. Like I didn't consciously take a break. Like, okay, I'm taking a break from music. You feel me? Or like I've retired. Like, nah, I didn't say nothing. I was just like, I kept telling people like new music soon for 3 years. And if you go to my tweets and like my comments on Instagram on old posts, like you can see people like, stop posting on Instagram, post music and stuff like that. But I had people at the back of my behind for 3 years asking for new music because they like the tape. So and I give them those ideas. So let's see how it goes.
Yeah.
But this time I'm not sure I'll slow down or nothing. Like this time I think I'm ready. I think I've learned all I'm supposed to learn. So
I think it makes up for the hiatus. The music is fire. It sounds fresh. So I think it makes up for the hiatus. But let's go back a bit. Let's talk about musical influences. So I know I read something, or I read a file. Once if I read a PDF from your publicist, shout out to Jesse. And then I noticed that you said you grew up in Labadi.
Yeah, I lived some part of my life in South Labadi.
Okay, but how does that influence your music taste? Because considering the music I listen from Labadi, I'm expecting from Labadi.
Yeah. I was living in the bougie part of Labadi. Let me put it that way. It was like I wasn't in like I know what you mean, because like my mom's mom, it's my very decent. Like my mom's side is very decent. My dad's side is very decent. So like they all have. So it's not like I know the Labadi you're picturing. It's not that Labadi. And I mean, shout out to that Labadi because like that's part of our life too.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
we were there and like we had fun with those kids and stuff. But it's like South Labadi Estates. Opposite Jokers. Who lives around that?
I'm out of suit, but I know Jokers.
Around Sandbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, like back in the day it was like bougie. Now it's not really all that, but like back in the day it was really, you live in South Labadi, oh that's cool. But like musical influences. My cousins, a lot of my big cousins were in the house. They used to blast mad hip hop and my cousins at the time, they like in the early 2000s they got money, like fast money.
Yeah.
At the time and a lot of people come to our house because my auntie's really good friends with Kasim Sinari. I was seeing like superstars at a really young age. I was seeing Kasim Sinari, Susie Williams. Susie Williams came to the house one time. Tiny came to see my.
And it goes way back.
Like the time I saw Tiny, I'm like, people don't be respecting Tiny. Like Tiny is a superstar, bro. Like everybody on 3rd Street was out of their house because Tiny was there. You feel me?
That's what's up.
Like, so I was seeing all those things. So I think, to some extent, I wanted that. Like, I wanted to be the flashy guy in the neighborhood with a fast car, and you know, like he's into music. Cause Tiny was big at the time. People don't even realize how big he was. Cause like now it's not, you know, cause he's still putting out music. But Tiny was Tiny. Like, big shout out to Tiny. Anyways, but yeah, I'm not saying Tiny. Tiny was musical influence too, cause we were listening to their music at the time. So it's basically everything. So I had a mixture of everything. And if you listen to my tape, you can tell like it's different journeys. Like I could rap, I'll make an Afrobeat song, and I could do whatever. Like, so yeah, just everything. What my big sister is playing, what my dad is playing, because my dad likes music. I think like 80% of my music catalog is like really my dad's stuff. Like stuff my dad was listening to, because he was listening to Craig David and like, you know, the early 2000s, the cool stuff.
The R&B stuff.
Yeah. So and then in 2009, like late 2008, 2009, I went to South Africa for a year. Yeah, I lived with my mom's little brother. Yeah, shouts to Lyndon. I lived with him. That's when I realized like, oh shit, I want to do music, because I'm actually like really, really into this stuff. Because like my year in SA, it was like, now I was exposed to like, at that time they were like bad boys. I don't want to like go into that stuff, but like but you were seeing things. You feel me? And I was young. I was a little boy. And Jay-Z at the time, Blueprints 3 was out. My mom's brother wouldn't make you sleep about Jay-Z, bro. He makes you understand that's the greatest musician of all time.
Is he your goat though?
Jay-Z?
Yeah.
Oh shit, my boy. Let me show you this shit. Like, this is your answer, bro. International home.
Your screensaver.
Are you guys playing with me? Like, who else do you want to be like? Forget what my stuff sounds like. Like, he's the inspiration. Because like he was moving, like you guys know the story, right? Nobody wanted to sign him. He started his own label, dropped an album. Now the rest is history. So I think me and my pack are moving like based on like what he's saying. I watched this like his recent interview with Kevin Hart's. Like
that was hard though. There were like little germs.
Like he's a bright guy. I don't want to be on an interview and sound dumb, because I don't think Hov would do that.
And that's one thing most artists lack. They feel it's just the music. They just don't know the interview spot. You need to know how to control your interview. You know,
like then I tell people like, don't call yourself an artist, because it's not. You said you didn't say you were a musician. You said you're an artist. So it goes beyond. Like me, I'm with whatever. Like it comes to everything. How I dress, how I carry myself. Everything, like it goes beyond just like, oh, I'm making good music and the music slaps. Like if I pull up on you guys, I want to pull up nice. My boys know like, yo, we need to clean up nice. We need to come looking like it. Like we're about it. We don't need to come looking like, bro, you know.
I feel you.
That's where my mind is at. Personally, so it goes everywhere. And I like art. I like everything. You know?
So Gardner, from what you're saying, you could tell that you were destined for this, and this is what you want to do.
Saying you were destined for something, or like, oh, I know I deserve this. It would sound too pompous.
Entitled.
Like, you know, entitled. Like I don't.
But then it gives you something to write. You understand? Like you know that this is what you want to do. This is what mine is on.
My day one is here. I think they've always seen me in that light. Like I've never really had a conversation with anybody around me concerning my music. They'll probably say behind my back. I probably don't know. What you say behind my back isn't really like. But like from the time I started, first guy I rapped to in high school. First thing he told me, he was supposed to be here by the way. First thing he told me was like, you'd make it. Like you'd make me making music. And and at that time, high school, sound was so immature. I was rapping in complete English. It was, you know, I started off as a rapper.
So then again, it boils down. It feels like you were destined for this, because your surrounding and all that, like, you know.
I feel you. Like it's. I don't want to sound too.
Bro, just talk your shit. Say what you want to say. Like, just
not to sound too confident. I wouldn't say I'm destined for it, but like I think I'm on the right path. I think this is what I want for myself. This is what this is the only thing I'm actually good at. This is probably like the only thing I'm good at. I wouldn't say the only thing I'm good at, but like the only thing I'm really passionate about.
I feel you.
Like it's not just about me anymore. Like I keep telling people, I put so many people on. Like I have like my own recording setup, and like I put boys on. Like if I know like you're killing it, like you hear me, like I'll put you on, because I want it to be beyond just like, because like the whole mentality of a Ghanaian artist is too like dumbed down. Like it's you're
surface level stuff.
You know, just the fact that you're a Ghanaian artist, like I feel like right now, like there's some odds against you.
All right, so but
like people are breaking those boundaries. Like shouts to people like Sharif, Kamido, all those people.
Let's hold to that and then like essay. You know, we were on essay. How it started with the essay. You know, I want us to take from there and then come back again. Because someone might be following that story and would like to. So
essay is where we learn the swag and how to dress and how to be the fly guy. That's essay, like.
So you came down to record your first music, or that was in essay when you were in essay?
No, I never recorded music. I mean, we had a conversation about I want to do music and
essay.
We'll take you to a studio. You know that your uncle will take you to a studio because I was a kid at the time.
Yeah.
Like that conversation was there. And I think early stages, like only my nuclear family was really like, oh, the music stuff is actually safe, but like everybody else was just like, oh, he wants to do music. But I think after they heard the tape, they liked a few songs, they liked a few nice stuff. So
I want to talk about the tape though. When you were recording the tape, what space were you in mentally? Because you've mentioned that you felt at that point you thought you were ready, and now looking back, you realize, oh, maybe you would have fumbled the bag back then. But mentally, in what space were you in as a rapper, as a musician, as a person when you did that tape?
So before I dropped the tape, I had dropped this thing. Right? This thing was doing so well. It was a SoundCloud era. I don't know if anybody. That was the early stages. Yeah. That was the time the Darkos were springing up. Yeah. When Messi was big on SoundCloud. I don't know if you guys were like really like at that time. It was that era. You know, Arabic man. You guys at that time at that time it was that time space. When I dropped this thing, did so well. Like I think I did like 1,000 streams in like 48 hours. That's 2 days. It was a big deal because at that time we were mad young, second year uni, and like I did 10K and I did 20K, and I was like, okay, I think if I give them a project, they would actually listen to the project. So that's where my mind was like, and I had just spoken about, oh, I want to do a tape. So that was just, there was no really, like I just knew I love music. I'm putting out music. I'm a musician. So like, oh, it's time to do my first tape, and I just did it. It wasn't on you know, people would intellectual, and I just wanted to show my skill because the tape was just to show, oh,
you can do this, you can do that.
It's not just okay. He's just not a rapper. He's just not a singer. He's just not, you know, hopping. Like he can actually do everything and do well. So the tape just shines lights on that. You know?
To me, when I listened to the tape, it really felt like you said, you were experimenting with different genres.
Exactly.
And you really put your heart in some of the songs. Like you put yourself on the song. You felt like, okay, this is a song you really wanted to do, and I fuck with that.
Yeah, I mean, I really fuck with that. Everything. Like I wrote almost everything. Yeah, so I was passionate about it. I'm not saying like I just did it. Like I was sleeping in the studio at that time. It was, do you guys who knows Lexus? Lexus, B-Boach.
I know B-Boach.
You know B-Boach.
Yesterday, I was watching B-Boach's music on 3 Music or so. The TV
that's hard.
Banana for your head. I was like, I used to fuck with this guy's music a lot because I used to be a DJ. I used to play his music a lot. But now I realize he's not really in the space.
Yeah, active. Yeah, so. That's like, Boach is still putting out music. I mean, I was on his Instagram page today. Like his stuff, he has some stuff with RDJ and stuff.
Okay.
Boach is still going hard. I don't know like what's like the, you know, back on people reaching the music, but I think he's doing well for himself. But it was at that time, Boach was with Apollo and Lexus was there at the time. That was the first time I started working with Lexus. I had wanted to work with Lexus for time because Lexus was Lexus. He made their first Case and Optimist hits. He made, like, that was Lexus. Lexus was the guy behind the PC. So, like, I'd always wanted to work with him. So when I got the chance, you know, we came to terms and we worked on the tape. He produced some of the songs. And some of the beats came from other places. But like, most of like so Lexus was just coaching me. I was just in a space where I was sleeping in the studio overnight. My dad getting mad and stuff like that. Like, you know, go home late, go home the next day. I just wanted to get the tape down. Like, I was just looking for the right sound. And I just sent it to my manager and he told me like, no, this is not good. Like, some of the songs, I changed the verses like 10 times. Because this guy, you can't please this guy.
How
First time I sent him No Sad Days, he's like,
I know as creatives we attach lots of emotions to the things we produce. So how does it feel knowing you have to rewrite this thing so many times? So,
it's
at some point in time, you have an ego. Everybody has an ego.
It's annoying. It's annoying as hell. But I know, like, I keep telling myself, like, you have to have people around you. Like, I don't think any of my boys I'd ever be like Wizkid big and be like what I'm saying is final.
Yeah.
You know, I take your opinion. Like, don't get me wrong. The creative process, I feel like I have to make the final decision. Like, if I like it, you can bring your contribution and everything. But if I don't like it, I don't think I'll put that because I'm like the face of everything. But just respect. So if he tells me, I know it's from an honest place and I know he wants the best for me. So I never let that. Like, if he says, like, sometimes if I genuinely know, like I'm like, bro, really, like, listen to No Sardines.
Yeah.
Like, listen, are you listening to the shit I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
Like, I try to convince him, you feel me?
Yeah.
Sometimes if he says like, oh, I think we can do it better, but like, I just like, okay.
You know, people personally,
like, we have a song we haven't dropped with one of my guys, and I had done a verse, and we're playing the record in the house. We're all just chilling, and the record was playing back to back. And there's this guy, he's a drummer. Shout out to Kofi. Kofi was like, my timing on my verse is bad. First, when he said it, I didn't say nothing. Like my alter ego just came. I'm like, that this guy knew.
Yeah,
right?
I understand.
And somebody else in the room agreed, and I'm like, you know what? Just put my ego aside and
take it again.
Record it again. Like, so like there, I just went to like the studio space and like I recorded it again, and it sounded amazing.
Yeah,
because I had mastered the verse, the lyrics, and everything. So the delivery was on point. You feel me? So yeah, Kofi made that verse fire. Like, imagine Kofi never said anything, and because I was the over-sabi guy.
Yeah. The best moment. Sorry to cut you, but I feel the best time to really make correction, make adjustment to your music is mostly 2 days after recording.
Yeah.
2 days or
sometime
the next
after
day.
Recording,
yeah. Just leave it, go, come back. You will know all the damn shit you did.
Yeah, you know the mistakes.
Everything is gonna come.
Now let's talk about the broader spectrum of music, of Ghanaian music right now. So as an Afrofusion artist, I think Afrobeats is very much on the rise for Africa.
True.
I wanted to tell Salom, like, I want to describe myself as an Afrobeats artist because like now I understand what Afrobeats is.
Okay. Yeah. So because usually when we hear Afrofusion, we're thinking Afrobeats
fused with other stuff. That's where everybody's mind. But I think like let's just say Afrobeats. Yeah. Let's just say that. So the genre itself.
I'm still waiting for the best definition for Afrofusion.
I think Burna Boy explained it better when he went on what's his name?
Million dollar worth of
like after I watched the evolution of Afrobeats on Netflix.
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that because honestly
it shaped my perspective on what Afrobeats is a little.
Yeah.
I feel like after I watched that, I was like, guys, nobody should disrespect any OG in Ghana.
Yeah.
Because
I'm saying this here, and I'm not making any promises, but I'll try as much not to disrespect anybody that has actually had a hit song in the country. People,
a big shout to that. Big shout to that. Big shout to that.
Because like respect to everybody. I was watching a documentary and they were talking about TikTok and how FNFA was like making waves. Like nobody's talking about that. And like it's like, okay, now like let's make memes and shit like that. Like
I don't know why we do that. You see, I feel like Afrobeats is the only genre, or let's say African music.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Ghana, but we are the only people who do this. We intentionally disrespect our OG.
Facts.
I don't know why we do that because it is a recurring theme.
Yeah.
And I really wish we could stray away from it because getting his song is hard.
Yeah.
Bro, it is hard.
People have been in the studio for years. You see some people in the studio.
And imagine how back then it takes time to record with no social media to promote their music, and these guys were making
Nigeria. VIP was buzzing in Nigeria.
Yeah.
What you guys saying? What's the funny? I get. Oh no, I'm good. There's still stuff in there.
We're here for the booze, so you need to take in something.
I'm not trying to get too. If I get too drunk, I mean,
bro, I beg, tough arm off.
So
some guys will have me acting like Kanye on your show.
Sonically, Afrobeats is on the rise, and
Hey man,
How are you?
I tweeted earlier this year like this is about to be a good year for music, because even in my little studio, like the sound these kids are coming with. Man, I say if people like Questo start like really dropping and people pay attention, he'll give everybody around for their money, and I'll put my money on him every day.
Questo is hard.
Questo is understatement, bro.
Questo is hard.
Oh my god.
What's your favorite Questo song?
Right now it's No Side Days, the verse on No Side Days.
Okay.
I think let's see that. You know, promote the song.
Yeah.
His verse on No Side Days is a classic.
Is there going to be a video for that?
I mean, I really did. I'm the bougie type.
Okay.
If I ever make a video for No Side Days, it really has to meet the shit I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I want to have exactly everything I'm saying in the song, but like
At least.
Like it has to be the video, because the song is good. You don't listen to the song and know like
Definitely.
you know like okay, this is slapping, and if you watch the visuals, I want you to be like oh shit, he got that red Prada on, okay. He's talking his shit. Like designer, like stuff like that. I don't want it to be. But we have other things coming. I mean, within the year, if No Side Days does get the buzz it needs, like it deserves and stuff like that, we will drop visuals. But like we are dropping visuals for other songs and stuff like that. Like we drop some songs with visuals and stuff. Like this year, like we're actually coming hard.
So how many songs are you dropping this year, roughly?
I think till the year ends, excluding collaborations, I think I'll drop 2 singles. But I think some people are, you know, dropping collaborations in the mix. Yeah, I have like a lot of songs with a lot of people. Yesu, everybody. Like I work with everybody. Like within the span of like my break, and like, they'll put out the music. I was just waiting for No Side Days to drop so everybody can just drop what they have to drop.
So let me ask you this real quick. Aside No Sad Days, which just 2 unreleased songs you think like people should just on this speech like real hard, the collaborated ones and the single ones, so the solo ones, which one do you think people should look out for, like with crazy sounds? Because your guy told me, listen, you have like some fire unreleased, so I need to ask you that.
Oh my god. I don't want to jinx it, but I think my next single, I like my next single. You know, I like my next single. I don't have sound like that. I don't have like, it's really traditional Afrobeats. And if I say traditional, people will be thinking no. It's like like what Afrobeat sounded like in the early stages, like the early Whiskey days. That's like that kind of.
And I kind of had that vibe in No Sad Days, like the early Whiskey days, like, you know, that vibe in it. So
I mean, people hear my verse and think it's like, they'll be like, hey, I'm like, I don't think I sound like him because
no, you don't. But sometimes you could tell that
the vibe is like, I mean, he's probably like, I mean, all the people that are making it out of Africa, big respect to everybody. Like but like Wizkid, like I'm a Wizkid fan. I love Davido.
I became a Wizkid fan after Made in Lagos, honestly.
Bro, Made in Lagos made me fall in love. Made in Lagos is a classic. I don't think anybody would ever make an album like Made in Lagos.
Probably you. Probably you never know.
Me on a good day. I could body anybody. So
so probably you.
Me, probably me. Let's wait till that new music drops. See what they say.
I want to ask this thing though. So, recording music, performing music, which one do you enjoy the most?
Recording music.
Okay.
I just started. I have a show on CCTV.
Okay.
I think it's a breakfast show.
Yeah.
I'm performing like live for the first time on TV. You feel me? I'm treating it like I'm going on SNL. Guys, I'm practicing every day. So I'm excited. I wish everybody like that puts me on, see how serious I take that stuff.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like even here. I asked him like I'll be on every, like I don't want to be late.
I appreciate how you came in there. I gotta say that. You came in clean with your team. You guys look like we were supposed to even shoot last week. Like small.
When he told me, Shay was like, I'm like, don't apologize. It's fine. We'll come. Like we're hungry. Like we want this. We want it like than anybody else. Trust me. So we're here for the booze.
I have to say I really appreciate you.
Militant mind.
This for me. This is this is fire.
Yeah.
Now, you work with a lot of other musicians and stuff, and other producers and stuff.
Yep.
Who would you say, or which artists put you on that level of competition where you had to maybe probably rewrite a verse? Have you ever been in a situation where you heard a verse and you feel like, bro, we need to.
I mean, I have so many songs with Quest too. I think there's a few I was like, Q, you're mad. I'm going back in the book. I mean, personally, if I write the verse, I really write the verse.
Yeah.
You can ask them. God is my witness.
Yeah.
Like if I tell you I'm done with your verse, it might take time.
Yeah.
It might take time. But if I send you back the verse, everybody will testify. I mean, and I never feel like anybody has outdone me on the song.
I swear to God, I like his confidence.
There might be people that have outdone me on the song, but like, bro, on a good day, I'd probably body your best rapper, your favorite rapper. I'd do that. Like, don't underestimate me. Like, if I get on the song, and I wouldn't go back like, cause I know, like, I'm not even thinking about the next person when I'm writing. I'm making sure it's the hardest shit anybody hears. It's not about who's on the song.
Yes.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, it's not about who's on the song. Like, I'm never, like, Tutu and Questo and I recorded like 2 weeks ago. And you know, like, once people see like, oh, the three of us are on one song, everybody starts thinking competition.
Yeah.
But like with me and my boys, like, it's never that energy. And that's like from an honest place.
Yeah.
Like Q would do verse, make everybody for the room be like, oh my God. Like, we already, and they hear my own and they're like, okay, if them hear Younga on, people go mad. Like, it's never on, like, no.
I think on this,
but like, yeah, personally, I know what you're talking about. Like, when like the alter ego is telling you, like, I know I smoked this thing on the song. Yeah. I mean, there are those days, but I don't think I have a record where I feel like, nah, it's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will probably come.
Yeah.
Because it's hard. Like, people come and they play me on release. Like, you guys are working, I thought it was just me. Okay. I like that. Shouts to people like Demi, man.
Yeah.
Demi works so hard. Demi came. You guys know Demi, right? He's hard.
He probably just put me on his music song.
He's hard. I have a record with him. I think like when people hear that, people really pay attention. Like, if you actually give these kids a chance, you realize like, hey, this is the change we need.
Yeah.
You feel me? I don't think Nusadis wouldn't blow up in Nigeria.
Yeah.
I think it would survive in the industry. I think it would survive anywhere in the world.
The top 5, the new boys, who would you say? The new school.
Who are you listening to in the school? The top 5. Who are you listening to right now?
In Ghana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. This is a hard question. Of course, Sharif. Please, let's not pretend that's the hardest nigga right now.
Yeah.
That's the hardest. Oh my goodness. You know.
Shout out to Blacko.
Shout out to Black. Black Sharif. Who else? New school. Can underground people be? Everybody.
Yeah.
Oh, Costa hasn't dropped in a while, so I can't include Costa.
Yeah.
Jallo dropped recently. Did you guys hear it?
Who?
Jallo Thomas.
Jallo Thomas.
You guys don't
I think I've heard,
I
yeah.
know Jallo Thomas, but he's hard.
Yes.
He's hard.
I'm Jallo Thomas. I'm listening to Black Sharif. Who else? I'm not trying to just put like all my friends. Like, no, I'm actually really trying to be honest. Like, let me check my phone. Let's be honest. Let's not lie. Let's not. The first, okay, there's some unreleased things in my Apple Music. So the first thing, I can't include Burna Boy in upcoming. I mean, Burna Boy is big. But that album is fire.
It's fire.
I mean, I just have to say. Can I add Nigerians?
Yeah, you everybody.
School, no.
I'm obsessed about Asake. I don't know if it's just me, but people are on the internet saying he sounds this. I'm like, bro, aren't you jamming?
You are.
This guy has dropped hits back to back all year long.
One thing I like about Asake is not just the music, but he looks like a star.
Yeah.
One thing, one of the
He treats it like it's a job.
Yeah.
Which he's supposed to do.
I feel like Ghanaian artists, we still haven't figured this shit out. Is your music, it goes beyond just your music. Your looks actually.
I mean, that's what I like. He has gradually made me a Sarkodie fan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I mean,
Sak is the goals with this shit.
Yeah.
We have to.
If it comes to how he carries himself, Stonebwoy, like I think they really go. I think they are like an example. Ghanaian musicians, like people are learning. Like that's how I feel personally. I feel like they're all learning. Like we're all learning.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because like now people are changing. I see Kamido moving.
Yeah.
Road, like,
They're doing it. They're doing heavy road work. They're doing like some serious road things.
I feel like
yeah.
The Ghanaian is really laid back, so it probably takes time.
Speaking of SANKI, I feel like he was ready for this. Yeah, he was ready.
He looks it.
You guys know, like when he dropped the hit song and just went.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Like they're going prepared.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He was ready because he was waiting for that one tune. He was ready, and
it looks like a star, bro.
And that's my next question. Are you ready, bro? Yeah. Are you?
I don't want to skip this part. I'm still waiting for the.
Oh, your top 5. So Black.
You mentioned Black.
You mentioned Jello Thomas. And
so who are we on now?
So I think your last one, yeah. Two more.
Yeah. Back to my phone. I discovered this guy on a playlist on Apple Music. He's called SANKI, right? Yeah, SANKI. That's a song called Beautiful. Beautiful One. I'm coming. Let me check.
Okay.
I've had that song on like repeat for a very long time. I don't think I'll stop playing that song.
How does he spell SANKI?
Yeah, Someone Beautiful. It's SANKI. I texted him on Instagram. We're friends now.
No, okay, that's cool. You know, they connect. You understand? Like, you just connect. You gonna blast it?
I'm trying to find it.
All right, cool.
It's on Apple Music. Like, anyway. Like.
Let's blast it. Let's just hear SANKI.
SANKI, S-E.
Yeah. We're here for the booze. We're here with Younga 101.
Here for the booze.
Yeah, we're here for the booze.
I'm not trying to get too drunk, but I'm here for the booze.
I don't use Spotify. I use Spotify on my laptop.
No, okay.
It's everywhere, actually.
K-I? Someone Beautiful. Is that what you said?
Yep. Do you have the Alt Cruise? Like, I think there's the Alt Cruise. SANKI.
I think I found it.
Does it? Oh, okay.
Don't be so shy.
Here for the booze.
I like it. I like the tune. Sounds good.
Good music.
My friends, them keep calling my phone. Tell me that they want to party all night long. You know how we do it, we want to have some fun. I know this, but I'm not coming, yeah. Try. Today I won't be on my own. Converse with Mary J until I lose my bones.
Whoa.
It would be fun if I turned up with ya. I know this, but I'm not coming, yeah.
Woo! Hey.
There's someone beautiful in my bed.
That's fire.
I feel like the new sound of Afrobeats has a lot of fusion of R&B in it.
Yeah.
And that is what is actually taking like Afrobeats.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the foreigners are not really accustomed to our typical Afrobeat sound.
Yeah.
It's
So
like
this one sounds like a very...
You know, like a lot of the whiskey music has like Afrobeats, like R&B.
Yes.
Like, you can tell. Like this song, when I heard this song, I was like, who this? Jesus Christ. So I hopped on Instagram and I just searched his name and he popped up and I DM'd him. I'm like, bro, I like your stuff.
Yeah.
We became friends. When I dropped New Saturdays, he liked the tune. So
Yeah.
he's Nigerian, by the way.
Yeah.
But hopefully, like, we'll put one in soon. But like, that's a this is like one of the songs I'm on, and I don't really listen to what's really popping on the radio.
Yeah.
Like I know the songs because like I mean my boys on the crib and they blast like the
regular songs.
like the regular everything. But like I personally, if I'm playing music, I listen to, and I'm listening to a lot of trap these days.
Yeah.
Like a lot of NBA Youngboy. Yeah, shout out to Youngboy.
Shout out to him. I'm more of a Dekio fan.
You're a Dirk fan. Man, NBA gets me my feelings.
I feel, I don't know if it's this guys, I don't know if you know them, But I feel like most of the new schools are kind of
CT and I know them.
Kind of like exploring music properly.
Yeah.
The sound.
We have to give it to you guys. Though.
Yeah,
you guys
yeah,
actually like changing the sound of Afrobeats right now.
Yeah.
I told Kwame Yesu, like the next generation of Ghanaian musicians.
Yeah.
Shout out to Yesu.
I have faith in them.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up on it. Like I don't see any limits. I don't personally, with myself and my pack and the people around me. I know, like I had a conversation with Questo one time and he was telling me, like he knows it's a very long journey, but he's ready. Like he's ready to like take time to make people appreciate what we're doing.
I think one of the most difficult things is actually staying on the journey and not
not falling off.
It's really hard because it's.
I mean, people are. It's just coming from where we come from, which is a third world country.
Yeah.
Ghana, West Africa. When the odds are against you by a landslide, it's understandable people are supposed to give up on their dreams because, I mean, the odds are against you. Like, what can you do?
Yeah.
What can you do? You feel me? So
talent-wise, I feel with there, but
talent-wise, Ghana is special. I'm like, there's so.
But attitude-wise, we suck.
There's so much of the Ghanaian story to be told, and nobody's really talking about Osibisa that much, and nobody really cares. And it's fine. Like we are laid back.
But right now, the world requires you to be very. You need to go and take it. You can't wait for it to come.
Yeah, exactly.
And culturally, as a people, we are very laid back. Sometimes we end up losing things you're supposed to get.
Yeah.
But I feel like the new school of artists, new school of creatives, we're actually very, very, very daring, bro.
Yeah.
Like we're creating new sounds. If we're gonna get 3 people to listen, we're fine.
Yeah.
So far as the 3 people become core fans, we're good.
That's why I say with the new school, I feel material wise, talent wise, we there. You know, they want to learn, they want to do new things. But personally, I feel the attitude and the business wise, like some of them really want it fast, like let me say Indomie. They just want it so quick. You understand?
I don't think if fame was handed to me easily, I'd really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Like I would like I was telling my boy, like the past 1 year is probably the time where I've had the most fun in my life, and I've hustled the most in my life, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
Because I'm learning from because now I'm not living with my parents anymore.
Yeah.
I'm like my boys are now together. Like we live together now.
Yeah.
So now it's just you against the world.
Yeah.
And I'm making music, and
it keeps you on your toes.
Keeps you on your toes. I listen to a lot of. I told you I listen to Jay-Z. Like I was talking to someone yesterday. I'm like, the real nigga in me wouldn't allow me to do some stuff.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I'm a stand-up guy, not to blow my old trumpet or anything. Like I feel like I'm like I wouldn't give up. Like we're going, it's cool, bro. I'm the last person to cry if I take an L. If I take an, it's fine. I'm used to it. Yeah. I'm used to being second to last. So why stop now?
Let me ask you this though: in the time you took the hiatus from music, how much of life experience did it influence your new sound now?
A lot. I mean, everybody has that time in their life where they go through something because of someone.
Yeah.
I think I went through that part of my life. I learned a lot of self-worth, a lot of growth, a lot of seeing things from other people's perspective. So you learn how to handle situations.
Yeah.
You know, like how I told you, like, oh, when Salem called me, I was like, oh, they said like they can't make it today. I'm like, bro, it's fine. Because on everything, I learned that thing from this guy, right? On everything, you tell me like you need to look at everything from the next person's perspective.
Yeah.
That's how like you balance life.
Yeah.
Hope said that and Hope said he learns that from therapy, and I was about to tell him like, bro, it wasn't therapy. Like you told me that shit for free, like free game. He just told me that, like in everything, just look at things from other people's perspective. And
what's his name though?
Oh, Chap.
Yeah. Shout out to Chap. Yeah.
Shout out to Chap. I keep telling people like everything around you, you're just refusing to learn. If you are observant enough, you learn life lessons from the smallest things. I know the type of person you are by the smallest things you do. I just have to be really observant.
And I asked him when he joined the whole movement. He told me like in the middle way. So joining in the middle way and being that, influencing you and trying to keep you
I feel like
with a right mind. I feel like
I'm with him.
Those are the people you need around.
I'm with him 80% of the time, and I mean he's a level-headed guy. I mean we all have our flaws. He has he likes chilling too much.
Yeah, and I feel like he's
outside. I'm wanting too much. I feel like that's their problem. But that aside, I feel like I learned so much from him. I learned everything from like everybody around me. I mean Santos, amazing guy. You know, I have to be everywhere with him. Like that's my best friend from him. Like you know.
I could tell he's the less ride or die guy. Like, make it go,
he's in.
Yeah, you know, that's what's up. Listen, that's the whole point. That's the whole. So
if you have two people to believe in you, like it's fine. Yeah. But I mean, I think like I'm blessed. I'm blessed because like even the family supports me. And my mom is like, you know, pray before the interview, and you know.
So
the family supports me, so it's fine.
Proud of that. One time, King of Accra asked the question, what makes an artist great in terms of team-wise? Like, what would you have in your team? Basically, I responded saying an artist need a great team to be great. I don't know what you think about that. What makes an artist great? I would like to ask you that question.
Mentality.
Yeah.
It's not about the people around you. I mean, I could change my team today and make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
The people that I might meet might probably have the technical know-how, because like my team and my management, well, like that, my manager is now taking courses on music management, and we're now learning. Oh, you need a music lawyer, like an entertainment lawyer. That's what you and stuff like that. So we're getting there. I wouldn't say a team is good. Yeah, so many advantages, but if you get like Lexus told me one time, 2019, in the studio when I was recording my tape, he told me anybody can do a hit song. Yeah. Anybody at all can drop a hit song. Yeah. But if you get a hit song, what can you stand what comes with the hit song? Can you stand there? Because like now there's pressure. Everybody thinks they're getting money because you're buzzing.
Who do you think messed up with his hit song?
I don't think I'm in a position to mention that.
No. I want you. I'm putting you in that hot spot. Like, who do you think had a hit song? And
I think
Okay, wait. Who do you think didn't meet up to like the expectation after that breakthrough song? Like, who?
It happens a lot with artists, though.
Yeah, so that's what I'm like. The biggest.
Honestly, I don't have anybody.
Yeah.
Wow.
Honestly, like from an honest,
I feel you lying, bro. I feel you capping.
I feel you capping. Like I'm the realest I could be. Nobody has come to mind. Like if
that one person you think like, okay, this guy had a hit song.
If I say after Atom had one hit song, he didn't have any other hit song no more.
But were you expecting someone like Atom to come up with like a banger again? I wasn't expecting that. Like, come on, like. Personally, I wasn't expecting anything from Atom.
So the thing is,
you'd be surprised that things Ghanaians would fall in love.
You get me?
Yeah, but personally, I wasn't expecting. So even without dropping anything, I wasn't surprised. Like, yo, bro, I wasn't expecting anything. So.
But like, not to like point fingers out. Like I said earlier, like I feel like if somebody's able to put out a record that is buzzing, like for that, I give you the flowers. But maintaining it. So I was telling him, the banter pisses me off now. You know, like why you guys disrespecting the guy?
You know,
why?
Yesterday I was watching an interview. It was one guy interviewed an A&R for Atlantic, and he said anybody at all can actually make a hit song. Yeah. So Atlantic doesn't look for who is commercial. Yeah. They're looking for who works hard. Yeah. It's just mentality, it's work rate, bro. You know, it's not, and we have to understand that if Sarkozy is able to maintain this work rate for 10 plus years. Yeah. You know, someone like Sak, Shatta, Samini, TikTok.
Yeah, they've maintained it.
Yeah, they've maintained it.
At what point are we going to give them the flowers and say
Stoneboy, those people like I get like
Guru
the critics,
and all them, you know.
The critics is fine for everybody. Like it's easy. Like I don't think I'd be somebody that if you say some stuff to me on Twitter, I'd be quick to reply. Everybody has an opinion. Yeah. Why you guys are people that hit back on people? I'm like, that's a bit immature. Yeah. I'm not saying I'll probably end up doing it one day because somebody probably gets
never say never,
you know. But to some extent, I feel like you're entitled to your opinion. It's fine if you think my music is trash. It's honestly fine. It's fine if you think I'm not doing this. It's fine.
But at the same time, I believe you're confident enough to know that your music is fire, and if somebody doesn't fuck with your music, probably they have a trash music taste.
That's
a level of confidence as an artist you must have.
Of course.
So you still should be humble enough to know not everybody's gonna fuck with you.
Yes,
exactly. Like if once I feel like that's why I keep saying this mentality. Like,
it's because of the word you use.
Even your alter ego could be the death of you.
Do you know what I do? Do you know what who do you think disappointed you? Like, or did they meet up your expectation? Like you said, the mindset. I feel like some artists were so big, or after that one song,
they get. I feel like
they weren't able to keep the mind on the trophy. Like, okay, this is what I came in for. I feel like some weren't expecting it, and they had it. Do you get me? So now they don't know what to do. Like, oh shit, this is what happened. What am I gonna do? Lost. Do you understand? And some you could tell they knew what they were about, but they just got lost on the road. That's what I'm asking. Who do you think disappoint? Like, who do you think? Because especially I feel like there are some artists that became big.
I mean, I'm still on the come up. I wouldn't want to mention anybody's names, you know.
Yeah, true.
But then you know some.
That's of course.
Let me be honest. So honestly, you know some, but you are not in the right position to just mention.
Exactly.
Cool. That's all. That's all.
I feel like people fumble the back, and
that's all.
I say mentality because I keep telling. I keep telling my boys, like, if we get to the top, like, I know females would be a distraction. People don't even realize those things. They are like their fast life would be a distraction. But luckily for me, bro, I be living fast right now. I'm not on no 9 to 5. It's me, like,
because a lot of boys.
The girl them been there for time. Like it's no. Yeah, now I'm like, we should all treat it like it's normal.
A lot of boys be losing it big time.
Don't get famous and start living different. Don't get money and start living different. Just try to like stick to your principles. Don't let too many of your principles change because you got a little money. Because you got a little money, so you're rude now. And enter room and you expect everybody.
Charlie, music money no the end though, bro. It keeps coming.
But it all depends on how you navigate.
I want to be an example. I want to be an example, like a Ghanaian can say, like, okay. I want how a Nigerian gets excited about saying, like, I want to be the next Wizkid. I want someone to tell me he wants to be the next me. And I know, like, okay, now I feel accomplished. Now I can feel like, okay, I'm him. But like, I don't think that like anything would ever, because like right now, even like after I drop new Saudis and the response, I've never gotten a response like this in my life. I mean, like, people are really listening to the music, and like people that you know, like, oh, in the entertainment industry, like they start following you on Instagram and Twitter, and like you know, you have butterflies in your stomach, and like
beyond just the vocals you're laying on beats, how involved are you in the entire music process? Are you produce
every process except production? I don't make beats, but I'm the guy behind the PC. I have a studio, so I record myself. Everything. And they just mix and master it. Like everything else is me. I'm 100%, 101% the creative process. I sit down and I make the music, and I know like, oh, this is what the back end is supposed to be, and I know, oh, that core on the back end of the hook will be fire, and like Kaylee on the end will be fire, and like Questo needs to do this here and that. Like the creative process is just in my head. I don't even know how I do it, to be honest. It's probably talent, because I started doing music for time. Like I've been writing music for a long time, like I was told you. Like before I went to high school, I actually dropped music.
You started back in basic school, you know.
I want to ask you this question. So I'm very I like a certain type of music. I enjoy all music, but I find myself towing certain type of music.
Every single human being in this world. I don't think there's anybody.
Now over time I realized that I pick a lot of life lessons and advices from music.
That's what people don't pay attention to. I'm like, anytime I drop a record, I keep telling even the youngins around us that are making music that are still in like the early 20s and like like below that, I keep telling them, like, your lyrics. Some people depend on what you're saying to survive. People don't pay attention to lyrics. Even in those Saudis, there's double entendres you guys didn't realize. If I explain it to you now, when I said double G, everything be Gucci on this end, I didn't mean like.
Yeah.
I know like it means like Gucci's
Gucci,
like double G.
Yeah.
If I'm a double G, everything be Gucci, and Gucci is GG.
Yeah.
So that's a punchline. And it's a double entendre too. I'm talking about like the designer, and I'm talking about if somebody says everything is Gucci, like everything is actually good on this side. You feel me? So lyrics is a big part of me. I feel like the music that I'm coming with, like if you pay attention, like everything is a story. I'm telling you like what's actually going in my life. And the music I'm about to be dropping is my life in real time, honestly. No Saturdays came up because of what I was seeing at the time. It was a time in Ghana, like last year, COVID time, you know, niggas was getting money. You guys know that. Everybody was getting paper. People.
Shit is hard now.
Shit is different now. Like, you know, but like, I hope things get better for everybody. But at the time, people were getting money and were getting exposed to a certain lifestyle. That's where No Saturdays came from. And I have a guy, shouts to Chino, man. Chino, if I say shouts to Chino, he hears this shit, he'd be so excited. Shouts to Chino.
Shouts Chino.
Chino is No Saturdays. He has a crazy ass BMW with No Saturdays. We went to high school with him.
Oh, okay.
You know, Chino's a get money nigga. Chino was No Saturdays. And I just like the vibe of what he was going on with, like, because people were actually getting paid at the time, so it was just like the lifestyle.
I actually brought up that conversation because, to me, over the past few years, I've had 2 albums that have influenced my life and choices I've made. Number 1 is J. Cole's Forest Hill Drives.
Great album.
And number 2 is Kojo Q's My Brothers.
We all love For My Brothers.
Shout out to everybody. It's a big love.
Who everybody else that hasn't listened to For My Brothers, you're a bum. I said it, you're a bum.
I want to ask you,
no apologies.
What has been the most influential album for you personally?
Shouts to Q though.
You know me, I listen to music too much to pick and choose. But I feel like Kojo Q's, and you guys know Kota the Friend?
Yeah. Oh, bro, you might be. You might be. I have to tell you that because very few people on this side fuck with Kota, and the fact that you do.
Kota the Friend talks to me. He makes me know like how I should handle some situations. I learn stuff from Kota the Friend. I mean, I've been learning from Jay-Z gives me so much game.
That's what
people don't understand Jay-Z's musical. Like he's like, I give you game for free 99. Like go back to Reasonable Doubt. He's been giving game from 96 to now. He's telling you what to do as a man. You feel me? Like a lot of people in Ghana didn't have father figures because like I feel like in Africa, our parents don't even know how to like. Our parents suck emotionally how to show affection to their kids. Do you get what I'm saying? And it was like that. Personally, I feel like our generation wouldn't be like that. It would change a bit as compared to our parents. Because I know I don't want to be that father where like I wouldn't like, you know, actually have conversations with my kid and have a real relationship with my kid, and it wouldn't be me tell school because I'm a school relationship.
They really don't get to be in your shoes to understand where you're coming from.
Exactly. So I think like it would be different. And it was like that way, like the generation before, the generation of Jay-Z's father. Like, you know, they all have like bad, but like they are being better fathers. So I feel like our next generation wouldn't be better like that. So like Jay-Z gives you game for free 99. I can't pick and choose an album, honestly, but I love from my brothers. I listen to everybody. I learn from everybody, you know. I learn from everybody, And probably I'd say right now the album I'd say is blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. I know Burna dropped. I'm a die-hard Burna fan.
People are saying this album has a lot of skips, but I like it. You know,
I don't think it's skips. I think we need to understand people. This is revolution. If you listen to Outside, if you listen to African Giants, to me they're the best Burna albums. All right, but I also understand that whatever he was experiencing then, he was experiencing now are two different things.
And I feel
people are so. I'm like. Do people realize like the stuff I'm writing in my music is actually like what's
happening in my life, you know,
and like the inspiration and the things I'm saying. Bro, there's a song where we talk about being in back-to-back Range Rovers, and we really went back-to-back Range Rovers the other day.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's actually, if you don't see some kind of things, people talk about. There are people that are phony about like their lyrics and like let's say stuff.
Yeah.
But like, I know like a real creative, will just take the stuff that's happening around him.
Yeah.
I'm like Tutu came to the studio one time and he told me his girl has broken his heart, but he has a song, and the girl is not like, the girl don't want to like take him back and stuff like that, but he has written a song based on that. You can ask them about the record. The record goes hard as shit. Because it's from
from the heart,
a pure place.
Pure place, like it's what he's actually really feeling. So you hear it in the music.
We still, as creatives, we don't, as people and consumers, we don't look at.
Oh, I've drunk too much, I need to piss.
Go,
Do you guys have a word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go and come quick.
Alright,
I'm just
like,
gonna
cool.
Yeah. So
okay, that's mine. Yeah. All right, cheers, bro.
You know, I've always told myself, like, I always told my manager, like, oh, we first start podcasts from Ghana, because like half of these podcasts be boring. I like this one.
I'm good.
I like this one. Let me be honest, I never really listened to an episode before.
It's fine.
Like after, like from an honest place.
Yeah,
like I wanted to see what you guys were about.
Yeah.
But I know like once it's happening, like it's probably bullshit.
Yeah.
This is BBS.
it's fine. We started not long ago, and podcast culture in Ghana is still very, very small.
Yeah.
I listen to podcasts. I mean, I like learning. So
Personally, for me, this podcast, we just wanted to give the narrative back.
it's
to
good.
the artists
I
again.
think everybody that has been on here, I'm saying this here,
Yeah.
should put this shit back on and be back here after.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So Sean, like, cause you guys are actually having the real conversations. You know, you're eating into my mind, and it's not about the hype.
Yeah.
Because like it's a conversation I like having. So
It's not about the clicks. It's not about the clicks. We genuinely want to know your perspective on stuff, and that's why we have.
it's amazing. It's amazing.
So the world is very, very, very digital now, right? And there's a lot of multiple streams of income where artists can take advantage of. So I want to know, as an artist right now, are you like involved in NFTs? Are you involved in any, stuff like that, like crypto and the whole metaverse?
Can you guys explain what NFTs are to me?
Personally, I can't.
I don't want to act like I have no idea. I've seen it.
Hey, sorry, bro.
Personally, I've heard like so many people say this is NFT.
I have no idea what.
And I'm still trying to figure out.
All right, so basically, what I know is, you see this green cap we have here. This is on NFT. Basically, you can have people having multiple. We have green, but you are the sole owner of this green cap. So a bunch of the green caps you see all over, you are the original one. You have the original one. So
how is that profitable to me?
So some artists do sell their project. So learning from Tory Lanez, his album. Yeah. So what he did was his album, he sold it. So now anybody that bought the album owns that. So basically it's non-token, non-fungible token. You understand? Which means when you have it, you own it. It's your thing. No one else can have it again. So it's just like an act where people can solely own it to themselves, that this is mine, and nobody else, anyone you see is duplicate or fake.
Okay.
So basically it's like we selling art, just like back then you go to a gallery where you feel like buying this artwork and it's yours.
Fun, by the way.
Yeah, but this time on the digital platform.
What's the difference if I screenshot it? Does it have? I know it has like a very distinct. I don't know how to put it. Like a link that says it's yours.
Yes.
Yes. By a day, it still doesn't make sense.
It doesn't, but that's what it means, It doesn't, but because you can still screenshot it, but you are having the fake one. Like I'm the owner. Do you understand?
Like how do you make money out of it? Like that?
Yes. I think I have a guy who is into NFTs and forex trading. Maybe one day we might get him on. I'm trying to see how, as creatives, we can leverage.
Like I mean, if
make some income for ourselves.
If it's a good avenue, I think we should if I learn about it and it's good, I'll definitely tap into it and see how probably my music could like make money via like NFTs and stuff.
And the beautiful thing is, it's just that one. So let's say if this green cap again, as an example, he's the only one who has that green cap. Okay. Any other green cap is fake.
Okay.
Any
like,
other
look like the exact same thing.
Yes. Any other one you see out there,
I've read about.
It's fake.
I'm just trying to get.
You understand?
So perspective.
So one thing I know is I think they just sell the artwork is one. You don't get it anywhere again.
Okay.
You understand? Yeah. It's one, unique. You have it.
Would you ever dive into merch?
Yep. I like clothes. See my Instagram. I wouldn't describe myself as a fly guy, but I think
you're fly. But I have to say that. I actually went through like your page on that. You fly though. I have to give you that.
Fly boy 01, biggest. Yeah. But like I probably would dive into fashion full time. If I ever drop merch, pay attention. It will be probably the hardest you've ever seen in your life. But like I want to dive into merch so bad. So bad. I want to dive into so many things. It's not just about music to me. I want to help make like the movie industry good. Everything, anywhere I could. Like, I think if music puts me on a platform to be big, I think I'd really spread my wings to like other like stuff and like you know, just use like the platform you have to put other stuff on. So like I'll dive into like a lot of things, but like fashion would definitely be one of them.
Let me ask you this. So yesterday I was watching another podcast and there was this guy Israel Adesanya. He's a kickboxer, and he was speaking about efforts, how much efforts is needed to actually achieve something. And over the time, we've realized that people are equating sensationalism. They actually fantasize stuff without actually putting in the work. As an artist, how much effort do you think is required of you or of yourself? How much pressure do you give yourself as an artist?
Heart, body, and soul. Heart, body, and soul. You need to want this stuff done. Like, I know, like people don't understand like what they are going for. Like if you put yourself in the limelight, like now all eyes on you. Everything you do in public is. I remember when I dropped No Saturdays, I told my boys like in the starting of No Saturdays, I was like, it's been a minute. I told them like this is my comeback. It's not supposed to be a hit song, but like I feel like this is really my comeback. So we're at Pent, we were going to buy bread and egg, and I wanted to piss, and I was about to. And my friend was like, "You can't piss in public." No. This is the comeback. Like we're starting from now. Check yourself. Have people to check you. Like, do you get what I'm saying? Because people don't understand. Like, if like wanting fame is more than just like, oh, I'm a famous musician in the country. It comes with mental trauma. It comes with drama, and you get what I'm saying. Somebody probably hear one rumor about themselves.
No yes men around, you know.
Then they would like, you know, and if you have yes men around, you probably like fall off as quickly as you can, because like everything you do is like, oh, it's good. Because me, I know my boss will tell me like, really,
I sometimes don't understand yes men around musicians. Like, I just
no. If because you're getting something. I mean,
you know,
you don't want to.
When it's treated as business, you should know you are part of the business. You are part of the root. So if you are watching your future thing too, unless your G is not like a double G, like, or he's not a real guy, so you know if you are not a yes man, he can cut you off. But if your guy is a stand-up guy, your guy is a G, why would you watch him to like feel like?
And then also it comes back to the fact that it depends on what I'm getting. You get me? People, we need to understand that people always choose themselves first. So if I am in your team and I understand that saying yes to you every time means I'm going to be in your good books, I'm going to be in your good books. It's a very shitty behavior, but that's what people do.
But then I feel it happens because the person is not a G.
No.
If it's going to happen that way,
you might be the most guyest person, bro.
Because
funny story, if I see a yes man, I see one. And if you tell me you like a song and you don't like it, I can actually see it. I can see it on your face. Like I know when somebody really likes a song. You feel me? And I know the reaction. You know, but some people are very laid back. Even if they really like it, they're like, oh, like you need to pay attention.
Yeah.
Because if me, I don't think I'd.
I feel psychologically people do that just to get you in your zone. The reason I'm saying that is just like Rick Ross once said. What's the name of the song? Kanye featuring Rick Ross. And Kanye was like, Rick Ross was like, after recording the song, Kanye was it's trash. Like, it was like, yo.
I saw that.
You understand? So he had to go back. He came, and I think that's one of Rick Ross' best verses ever.
Okay.
So
see, like somebody like Kanye West, real nigga. You put you on your toes. You tell you black is black, red is red. Take it how you want it. I feel like I personally, I don't know. I feel like I have that energy around me. So I have people around me to check myself. I just know like these stages of like my career in music is just like and I know half of my peers are not this hopeful about the future, but I'm very hopeful.
Yeah.
I'm excited about the future. If it's not even the next song or the next 2 songs, I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm with whatever. Like I'm ready for it all. You get what I'm saying? The ups, the lows. Like because I've been wanting this like probably like my whole life. You feel me? So I'm ready. But people just need to understand like fame and music and money doesn't come with problem. It comes with, and if you don't understand, like over the past year, I've been around a few people that have a little money. And I kind of understood like, oh, they're actually rich people problems. It wasn't a myth. Like rich people actually have problems, and you be like, Charlie, look at this guy. Look at this mumu guy. Look at his problem. But that's a very small thing. It's like
because listen, this thing we're doing. I always say, as your friends, as your day ones, Charlie. If you move, if your guys today see whatever you're doing, and truly you have a clean heart for them. Honestly, like both have to hold hands to do it because I just said music, money, the finish. Listen, everyone can eat, everyone can benefit from this.
I feel like
if let's say your G sees this, he treats it like a business. When he wakes up, he feels like, okay, the brand Younga 101 is my company or is something I'm investing in. He's always thinking of how to make you better.
Yeah, of course.
Do you understand?
That's how the people around you like that. That's how
the
team is supposed to be.
They're always thinking of how to make you better.
It's always supposed to be the bigger picture.
Yes, because they know that genuinely, if they make you better, they'll benefit of
everybody.
It. You understand? But if they see you, the head, oh, this guy, I could do all this, and then Charlie, nothing will come up.
So
then it'll be a yes man because they know that.
I have a guy. He's probably one of the most talented people I know. I met him in high school in the same class. My talent. Amazing talent, right? And over the years, we've been working on music together. Like, he's my guy. I mean, he's my person. It's like, probably one of the people I have, like, the most work with. I have so much work with him. And he just told me, like, oh, he's not doing the whole music thing again. Like, out of nowhere, out of the blue. And, like, he has found his true calling, and it's Christ. And I'm like, I'm not saying I'm against church or anything, but it's like, bro, like somebody like that, he's just giving up. You feel me? And like the people around me wouldn't allow me to even give up. They wouldn't allow it. I told my manager that, bro, don't ever let me give up. You know what he told me? You'd have to beat me first. And bro, you can't beat me. You can't beat him, trust me. So it's like they wouldn't allow you to stop. They know, like they see. Sometimes, like someone, I want them to like, I see what you don't see. So just keep going. Because I'm big on quality control, and I don't know how I'm big on those things about how I carry myself and how I don't talk too much in public. And
you see that your whole manager thing. That be the, you see the Suge Knight vibe. That Suge Knight. I tell my guy one time, say me if I sign artist, maybe I go beat you enter studio. You understand? Like, you go enter. Like, if I see you messing about, I sign you. Maybe my money's have no child for your inside, but the fact that I have believe in your craft, whatever you're doing, maybe you go hate me because I'll come at you.
People don't believe in themselves as much as other people do.
Yeah.
So me, my studio, personally.
I want to ask you that, getting off music for like 2-3 years, when you come back, the sound has changed. The way we promote music has changed. Now there's TikTok. TikTok is a user generated content. The music you do might be fire, but someone might just take 30 seconds or 15 seconds of your song and do a content with it, and it's
it goes viral.
Yeah. So I want to know, stepping back into music, stepping back into the booth to actually create music you want to put out. Was there ever a point where you actually had self-doubts in regards to the type of music you do, with regards to
every day
sound is different now?
Every day, just that pinch of doubt, or that pinch of shit. I'll probably never make it. It's what will keep you on your toes. Get back in the studio.
Yeah, I feel you.
The self-doubt, it comes every day. I don't think it's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Funny enough, it was not even an album that changed my mentality about a lot of things. It was the Kanye West this documentary on Netflix.
Yeah, genius.
After I watched that, his mom told him, a giant looks in the mirror and sees nothing. That's where my mind is at. And that's where the humbleness comes from.
Yeah.
That's where the side where you check yourself comes from. It's like I drop new studies and the response is amazing and everybody's telling you how great you are. Yeah. But you look in the mirror and you still feel like
it's nothing. Yeah.
But someone else look in the mirror and still feel like, oh yeah, I'm him.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm him yet.
Those are the guys that fall off so quick. I'm that doubt thing just today it hit me. I just asked myself, yo.
It's good.
Yeah, that's I really fuck with what you said, because that's the truth. That doubt, that small doubt thing it's not like you being a negative person, but it's keeping you on your toes. It's making you know that listen,
it might not happen.
Yes.
It might not happen.
Yes. And what are you gonna do?
What are you going to do? So go harder.
Yes.
So it happens. I mean, my plan B is to still make music. It's stupid. Someone will call it stupid, but it's fine.
Personally for me, podcasting, we're saying this.
Plan B is to make Plan A work.
Yeah.
Shout out to Medical. That's Medical. Plan B is to plan for it. But the thing is, personally for me, podcasting in Ghana is still on the rise.
Yeah.
You get me? The listenership is not that much.
Yeah.
The vibe you guys have, trust me, you break boundaries. Just keep going.
Well,
every day, sometimes
for the booze.
Are we actually going to get people to actually stream this shit?
Yeah.
By a day, then I need to remind myself we don't do this thing because of people. We actually do this because we actually want truth.
I like it.
Yeah.
Really. Show me love.
Yeah.
We do this because we want truth. We do this because we want to give the narrative.
The authenticity and you really get to get a conversation with the artist.
Yeah. We don't want to have an interview.
Interviews suck. I thought you guys are going to ask me how I got my name.
Yeah.
I'm answer that question so many times. How did you get your name? And you know what they're going to ask. The traditional.
Prior to actually having this conversation with you, we take pride in actually watching some of your previous interviews. So there's definitely some things.
Oh, you watched the Kwame Obade interview?
I watched some of them.
Okay.
Already. So
I think that's the only interview I have.
There's no need. And even I spoke to Jesse, and then I know you have a whole major run in the past week. You get me? So we listened to some of these things, and I felt we didn't need to ask you about those things, but I actually want to know the real shit that drives you.
Yeah.
The reason why you do this thing.
Yeah.
The reason why you haven't given up.
Yeah.
The main goal is to feed the family and feed the team.
Yeah.
That's the main goal.
That's the family now.
I want to make everybody around me really comfortable. I don't want to say the miss.
Yeah.
Cause I want the money too.
Yeah. Hands down.
Come to act as if I don't want the money.
Yeah.
I want the money too, but the main goal is to feed the family, make sure everybody around me is good, have positive energy on everything I do, make more music because I enjoy making music. It's not even about, bro, if they stop listening, I'll still make music because I'm doing it because I really enjoy it. It's I really, really, really like sitting behind the computer, finding the beat and getting a vibe to it and getting a melody that you can vibe to, those things.
Yeah.
So that's what my mind is at. So it's not normal.
Let me ask you this: would you prefer, let's say, a 40% independent artist, let's say how big you are, let's say you run shit, let's say out of 100, or how big you are out of 100? Someone will say 40, or someone will say you are this B-list or C-list artist, but you are independent, or you prefer being an A-list artist and you're on the label?
big question.
Yeah.
I mean, nobody has ever asked me. I've never even thought of this before.
Yeah, like let's say someone seeing you as a B-list, C-list artist, but you're independent, and someone seeing
You own 100% of your shit.
yeah, or someone A-list artist, like a hot artist, but you're on a label.
Yeah.
Let me tell you guys something, right?
Yeah.
This is what people don't like to admit. Labels have the reach, independents don't.
Yeah.
Bro, I wouldn't be with the label for the rest of my career. Music is a talent. Think about it this way, right? So I have a label to put me on the platform I need to be on. And I work with them for some years. You people dead ass think the music I'm making in my 20s and the music I'll be making in my 30s will be the same. The 30s will be better. Trust me, the talent will grow. Because I'm conscious of it. I'm conscious of what I'm doing. So I was, a year ago, I was like, we're never going to a label. No. Like, we're staying independent. We have a studio. You know, we don't need them.
But now you understand it.
Now I understand I'm from a third world country and the opportunities are not that much. So if a label brings out the head and says, because it's not like in America, you know, like the question you asked, the best person to ask is somebody in a very developed country with like hundreds of resources, hundreds of record labels that give an artist that like nobody even knows millions of dollars. Do you get what I'm saying? That's not the case here.
So definitely jumping on a label and
if a label comes, I mean, I have my own thing going on. If we can come to an agreement, because I know my worth, I know what my music is worth. I don't think I'll let the label push me around because they're label and they like it will be a different if you know what you're about. If the label comes to you and they know like, okay, this little guy has it figured out and he put up on a lawyer, I don't think they'll mess with you. Do you get what I'm saying?
Before you sign out for music, before you retire, if you're ever going to retire, before you leave music, what do you want to be remembered for? If you're a younger one, what do you want it to be equated to?
I don't know. The Ghana boy that made a difference. Yeah. I want to make a difference. I want the music to go everywhere. The music is global. The music is not destined to be in Ghana. The music is a CBSA level. The music is supposed to be in clubs in Europe and it's supposed to be banging in the Caribbean and North America, South America, everywhere. The music is supposed to be global. That's where I want to be. That's where I want to be as a person. That's the whole goal, to be honest. It's not unknown. Like, I'm not even looking for just the 5 hits and like, no, I want to make an impact. I want them to know like, okay, Afrobeats is taking over the world and there was a kid from Ghana that like made a difference. And I want all my peers to make that difference too. And I want all of us to just be on like, because in the next 4 or 5 years, trust me, Afrobeat artists will like, they'll be like rock stars in the world. Because like, look at Wizkid and Davido and Burna Boy. Are you guys looking at this stuff? Are you looking?
We are.
Have you seen the first stage the Bunch performed on outside? You'd be sad. Like the difference. Their aim at that time was 2,000 people. He filled up Madison Square Garden. Nothing is impossible.
The Knicks sometimes don't feel much.
Nothing is impossible. These are kids from normal African families. Like people don't get it. Nigeria and Ghana are so similar. If we are arguing, I'm like, you people should just stop it. People are just the most similar. Like if you see a Nigerian, you can't even tell till they talk. If you see a Ghanaian, he can lie to you. He's Nigerian. You'd believe him. Do you get what I'm saying? Like the whole back and forth about like, no, bro. These are people. These are brothers. You feel me? And I view them as equals. Like, do you get what I'm saying? If I see them win, it just gasses me up. It doesn't feel like, hey, in Ghana, it never feels like that. I just feel like, oh, they've done it. Like it's cool. Figure us out.
Personally, I feel we can get there.
We would,
but we need to put in some work too, because we need to put in some work.
People are putting in
talent-wise, like I said, talent-wise, we're there. You see, we have the talent. If we go head to head, let's just put how big they are aside, talent-wise, like head to head. You have a lot competing with theirs, but you see, they've understood the business and they know it's not just the lyrics, but it's from production to what they're saying to the like
promotion.
You get me, like the promotion, how they relate to each other and all that. You understand? Because here,
but we need to understand that. Listen, I ain't there. A lot of music is frequencies, music is reach, and music is number of times you hear it. You might have a trasher song,
True.
If I hear it multiple times, I might like
Yeah,
it.
I was taking.
So we also have to consider that these people have bigger budgets than us. So we are working what we have. You get me? I'm not saying
People like the numbers actually does matter. Like,
yeah, it does matter.
Like it does matter.
It does matter.
sometimes.
So we should still give them the benefit of the doubt. But we are getting there. We are still there.
Yeah.
You get me? So we'll figure it out at some point in time. But let me ask you this. You know, creative business in Ghana is not the most respected by our parents.
Yeah.
Oh,
You get me?
That-
We are going to be different, but
we are going to be different. That I know. I mean, if you tell somebody you're a musician, they'll never take you serious.
Yeah.
Even if you're talking to a girl and she knows you're an upcoming musician,
bro, fuck it.
half the time, most.
One day.
Well, me, I'm a player. I don't experience that. Come on, man. You can't play those games with me. But like, but yeah, I'm talking my shit. But like, yeah, I know how they view a lot of underground artists. I don't blame people. I blame how most of my peers carry themselves and how they present themselves to people. I don't think I'd ever pull up on anybody and be disrespected.
Yeah.
I could walk up to anybody in Ghana and tell me, "What's up, man? I'm Younga 101. I make music, Afrofusion, Afrobeats artists from Ghana, West Africa. This is my music. I'm putting them on because I carry myself nice. I pay attention to the little things people don't pay attention to. So like, yeah, I think that would help. So yeah, I get that's where because it's like if you're making music in the underground, you're just out here smoking weed, roaming underground shows, just
Your stereotype is hard. Your stereotype, as a creative, as a musician especially, doing the podcasting, you can't even explain to your parents what podcasting is because they are not accustomed to it. But as creatives, it is our duty to make sure that they understand what you're doing. And
they only pay attention to it if it's making money.
Yeah. Just like before, they didn't really pay attention to football.
Now
everyone will push you to
if
football.
you didn't do music, what would you do? If you weren't a musician, what would you do?
Probably something in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
It would definitely be something in the entertainment industry.
Okay.
Probably manage somebody or something.
Yeah.
I don't think I would. I enjoy the stuff. Like,
let me ask you this question. Yeah. Would you like having music friends around you, or you love to have friends that are not into music around you? You as a musician.
On a daily basis.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Friends that are not musicians. I mean,
that are not musicians.
I keep saying this thing. How I live now, I don't think it would ever change if I become a musician. Of course, I chill with musicians and I would go out and like.
Yeah, but like friends you
but like
with.
no, like 100% every day will be like my everyday people. I don't
but
think.
I get they could be your everyday people, but would you would you want them to be into music too as well? Like, would you? Yeah, I'm also on the side that I don't want my friends to. Honestly, if I'm to blow as a musician, and I have friends that are into music, trust me, you all go show. Honestly,
if they're not making it,
yeah, like if they do, and they are coming from a clean-hearted place and they're gonna hold me down, I'll stop. But if I blow and I know say I got my boys, you all go stop. Reason I'm saying that is there is like personally, I feel like I want to put you on. Now put you on, I'm also thinking about myself. But if let's say my G is into car dealing, I go if you plug you, put you on without even think, cause Charlie, your car, you know, go affect my streams or affect, like luckily, no competition. You understand?
Luckily,
I would like to put you.
Luckily for me, I don't have any like really close companion or compadre that's
into music.
Active. Like they have zero interest. I mean, they like that you're doing music.
Yes,
but like you know how somebody starts doing music and their little brother starts doing music. No, my little brother is not that guy. He's
but I also feel like having these type of friends also provides a different perspective to what you know.
Exactly.
Music is not just your experience.
I love to have you around, but not my GG. You understand? Like not like my guy, like somebody we down they brainstorm, like we brainstorming over. I like to have musical friends. I would like to have music friends, share ideas, how to sample, blah blah blah, like all that. But as in my day ones, people I know, I'm trying to put on. I would love to have people that are not into music, people that are doing their thing, people that there will be like no competition going on, because no matter what, if you have a friend, let's assume, let's say Rima and Asak or Fireboy are friends, like day one friends, like from definitely there'll be like that little competition going on regardless. There'll be that little competition going on. True. Definitely if I'm to put you on and I know you're gonna go that miles that I can't reach, I'll kind of feel some type of way. Or you even feel like, this guy don't want to put me on because he feels I'm better, or if he puts me on, I'm gonna go.
I don't you think that is more
honestly
personalized?
Yeah, honestly, I think it's about like how personal perspectives.
Yeah.
Reason I asked though, I wanted to know.
Personally, I've never been one to really be bothered about what the next man is doing and how good the next man is doing.
Yeah.
Like I never 100% would check the next nigga. It's like, is he doing well? Or am I doing well than him? Or like, it's just if any of them in this room want to start doing music full time, I wouldn't stop them.
Yeah, but also truth is you wouldn't care, but they will feel.
And if I wouldn't give you a verse, I wouldn't give you a verse. Like that one is not even about no friendship. Like no.
Yeah, and then you not giving a verse, they don't understand why you're not giving a verse, because they feel like
I told them if it comes to my music, I'm like just that, like everything else. But like just that, I'll be extra bold.
They'll start reading some weak meanings to stuff. The reason I said I wouldn't even like to have a music friend, because some meanings not gonna make sense. Like genuinely, it's not like maybe you're not in a space to give a verse and they feel like, they won't give me the verse because the song be hard. They feel like if the song come out, it go blow away, they won't do like that whole unnecessary reading. Personally, like for me,
at some point in time, we have to see beyond the competition. You get me? So
I feel like competition is what's made the ordinary Ghanaian, like stay where they are. So it's like we're too focused on like
we should collaborate.
Like the sky is big enough for everybody to shine.
Yeah.
True.
That's how I know. It sounds like being at some Dre and like that's not the case. I legit think like at the same time, Questo and I can be the biggest artists in the country.
Yeah.
And like it's okay if Sharif is there. He's also one of the biggest. Like we're all winning and
Big
like
enough for everybody.
yeah,
it's big enough for everybody.
If I can, the big example for me I can give is someone like Anderson .Paak. So I listen to Anderson .Paak a lot, and he's big in his own space.
Yeah.
You never hear an Anderson .Paak song with like a little deck. It's weird, bro.
Yes,
You get me? But he's big in his own space. I think any day, what we need is we need to collaborate more.
Yeah.
You get me? So I think we'll get there. We're still figuring it out.
Because me personally, I don't care if you kill me on my song. I don't care. Like if I don't care.
Like I told you guys, like
I feel like the song is mine.
It's never like a premeditated. I have to kill this guy on the song. The verse, and if I send you the verse, I feel like changing it would make you know. Like I think my shit is not hard.
Yeah.
So I just don't.
Song with Kendrick Lamar and Jay Electronica called Control.
Yeah, no control.
Kendrick Lamar, this is
all of them on the song,
and he didn't change the verse because he felt his verse was hard.
If you doubt yourself, then don't put it out.
Yeah.
If you think like, they've killed me or something.
All right, so we about to end this whole convo, and Younga 101. What would you want people to why would you want people to stick to you or listen to you? Like real quick, let's just go and then just tell them about you and why you think.
Because I'm me in full effect.
Yeah.
Music is talking about my life. I'm me in full effect. I'm the guy that has I'm the guy with the sauce. I'm what the new sound everybody's looking for.
Yeah.
I know this might sound like very, very confident. Yeah. It might come off as cocky, but I feel like my sound is what people are looking for.
Yeah.
Like a very honest place. Like if you take time to listen, you probably actually like it. So I think like that's who Younga 101 is. I'm just trying to put my little island of a country on the map and go places with the music.
Appreciate, bro. We appreciate. We can have this convo for like 4 hours, 3 hours. Like,
we can talk for 4 hours because you're I really respect your perspective, and I have to say, you're a very intellect person, and then you really bring, like talking to you actually gives me the perspective to actually, bring up a lot of like follow-up questions. And if we're going to continue, we're going to have like,
of course.
We'll probably have a part 2,
we need to have it like a,
I feel like probably, I keep telling I told Chap this morning, like, if I have actually been on the show when I was underground, I feel like it's only right to find time and come. So the questions will be different. Like, now we spoke about, because like now we'll go back to the stuff I said. Let's see where it goes. So my mind is in a good place. I mean,
we really appreciate you for coming through for us, bro.
Thanks for having me and the team, Charlie.
Thank
always,
you guys,
bro.
I appreciate you guys. So this was Here for the Bulls with my brother Gabby and Younga 101. Catch you guys on the flip side.
Here for the booze,